myself. I'm Christy.
मेरा नाम तनीषा है.
大家好，我叫陈冲。
大家好，我是陈千飞。
名是叫做陈信南。
I'm Meet.
Soy Maria Paula.
And Aveda Devi.
I'm Kathy. Yvette.
My name is Ming Ming.
Nanhazir Sanat.
My name is Jessica.
我叫胡妍一。
我叫张伟慧。
Mivra Shali.
আমার নাম প্রদীপ্তা রায়.
So when I came in, I was very determined to have a life and live London. I feel like London is a great place to live out the parts in you, and London really held the multiplicities in me.
I've been preparing, and that was kind of the aim of these 2 years, is to figure out where I can go in the future. I don't want just like any job. It has to be something that is meaningful and resonates with the sort of impact I want to make.
In my last project, I want to do what I'm really interested in. I want to choose something related to art. I observed that a lot of young generation now just taking photos in traditional museums, and there is no taking away. So I want to know how they feel and what's the happen.
I noticed that every other project that I do, other than my thesis, there is always that element of regeneration or circularity, or how can we reuse. And planet-centric nature is still something I carry within my work. Whether it's very loud or very subtle, there is always an element of it.
Right now, I want to try my best to provide whatever I learned, whatever I have, to make a difference to the society.
I don't think I have anything I really want now. I think I'm happy and satisfied with my life, and I think my family gave me everything they could and also support me all the way. So I'm really satisfied with that.
Fashion for me is just an extension of myself. You'd be surprised to know that I used to wear all black. But I think expressing yourself through different textures, through layering, through mixing, through experimenting, it feels nice, especially at CSM. You feel very you. So yeah, that's just an extension of me.
1 to 10, how much I love fashion? I'm Christy, and I was born in LA, and I grew up in both LA and Taiwan. My research is about leadership and how that shapes social sustainability and organizational performance in fashion SMEs. MAME showcase documentary, Christy. In the beginning, it was a lot about art photography, I guess. But then after I graduated undergrad, I started working. A lot of my friends do, and a lot of them went into really good companies to work in fashion, and they also need to kind of start their own project and start finding models for their companies and stuff. And I think that is how I started doing more official photo shoots, commercial photo shoots for fashion brands. So yeah, that's how I started.
When you were modeling, do you think there were more happy moments or painful moments?
I think during my journey as a model, most of the time it was good. I think I was just lucky that I got a lot of really good gigs and really good projects, and I met a lot of good friends as well. Each project is very unique, so every time it's a new makeup, new style, and new clothing. So most of the time I enjoyed really a lot, but there are also times, especially when I was doing it full-time, so it was very scary because without a full-time job, you don't know when your next gig is, so you don't know when the money is coming in.
When I was little, I've always wanted to be a vet or an animal conservationist, like Jane Goodall. She's my idol. But it's kind of ironic because now I'm in fashion. I came into this course thinking that maybe I could change the system a little bit, but I feel like fashion is kind of a hierarchical system in place, and it's really, really hard to kind of dissect it.
There's a quote from the interview that I really like. It's fashion is the baby of capitalism. And I think that is really true. Like, as long as we live in a society where capitalism is the main, thing that is applied to anything, then almost nothing could be changed. Especially in fashion.
Yeah. Then why are you still researching it?
Well, someone has to do it. 1 to 10, how much I love fashion? Okay, if I were to say, because if it's the industry, then 0. But if it's fashion, because I feel like a lot of people are doing really interesting stuff in fashion, I would say 10. I still love fashion. As a child, I've never thought that I would be in fashion at all. And I hate being in the center of attention. But because of that, I feel like I see myself grew a lot. I think I'm kind of proud of myself during this process, so I probably would want to do it over again. I wouldn't choose otherwise. What do I want for myself?
For you, for the world.
For the world. I have a lot for the world.
I just offered an option. You can decide what you want.
Does it have to be present, or can it be like a future plan? Anything? Okay. I guess right now, at this moment, I want to have a steady job in London, so then I can save up enough money and be financially independent for my future plans.
If you could actually, since it's the last 1.5 months, if you could actually go back to the first day of this course and tell yourself one thing, what would that actually be?
To myself, to the person that walked into CSM on the first day of school, I would say just push it through. Believe in yourself and push it through.
Thank you.
Thank you.
मेरा नाम तनीषा है और मैं दिल्ली इंडिया से हूँ. My roots being from Jaipur, which is a very colorful city. I have been a fashion and lifestyle accessory designer. Now I'm much more to that. Strategy and design for products, services, or experiences. Meme showcase Tanisha take 1.
I was actually very low-key tempted to buy mint for the house or lavender.
When I was a kid, my go-to color would be pink, but that was when I was 5 or 10. More in the teenage, I was attracted towards a more coral, peachish shade. My relationship with color starts from me being an Indian with the roots of Rajasthan, which is a colorful state in India. Everywhere around me, everything is about color. The food is colorful. The walls of my house have been colorful. I have been attracted to flowers, so that's colorful. Ever since I've been growing up in my house or at my grandparents', it has always been about colors. The first thing I see is a pop of red, a pop of pink, a pop of yellow, and yeah, so it's just that.
See, more of those.
London for me right now is still brick brown because it's a very industrial, rustic color. So it gives off the new experimental feel that the city has. But the same color also represents history.
I don't have anything favorite. It depends on what I'm feeling on the day or the week. And
it's expressive, it's warm, the color is culturally rooted, as I am. It gives off energy, which I am as well. I think so.
hello. Hi.
A lot of your friends might say you're rap.
Yes, so I think it's not them saying that I am red, but it's
because it's my friend's first day of work tomorrow. Yes. And it's good fortune, so I wish that for her.
Them saying my favorite color is red. I think it's blue because of the color of the sky, the color of the ocean, and just how vast that color makes me feel. What about you?
Me? What is my color? Black?
No. I think you're like a lime green. because you're very subtle and soft, but also that energy where you're excited about something, you're like, and you do that with your face.
Right? Would you like this?
I think home for me would be, I think I'm going to repeat my answer. I think it is a burnt orange. It is a bit of energy because I have like 10 people in my family. So it's always full of energy. There's warmth because I know we all love each other. The color is warm. It makes me feel positive and energetic. Everyone around me is very motivating and positive. The same way I feel that I make other people feel homely around me, and that's what I try to create with my persona. So yeah, I think the home for me and who I think I am is kind of the same.
Do you think after all this, are you closer to knowing yourself or going further away?
I think it's like innovation, the double diamond, you diverge. So I was at the starting point of the double diamond, I diverged, and now I know too much about myself. The course is ending at a point where I now need to come back to the ending point of the first diamond, where I have collected everything I know about myself. So how do I open the second diamond up to put myself more relevant to the industry? But yeah, I think the divergence is the correct way to say it.
Congratulations!
Yay!
Yeah.
大家好，我名字 Yvette. I'm Yvette, and I come from China. 我是上海人。
Yeah, okay.
I'm born in Shanghai, and I've got my two
来吧，都来后面
brands.
吧。
Main showcase Yvette. So one is about my jewelry brand. It's called 九字 Fine Jewelry.
这石头应该是3克拉的钴剑晶。This one is the most special one. The main stone is cobalt. 它叫什么？啊，它是钴尖晶了，就是传说中的蓝小妖。
And the other one is a skiwear brand called YX Squared.
Well, you are doing your brand that you want to study this topic, or like what triggered you to study this?
It's linked to my business, and also seeking how can the AI with digital tools and jewelry, how can I combine together? I'm quite interested about it, and I just do the research.
What's wrong with your leg?
I just broke my leg. I just broke my string, and there's a little bit problem with my knee, but I think it's not a big problem. I can still walk, run, and jump.
Not a big problem.
Yeah, not a big problem.
你平时忙起来的时候，最忙会到什么程度？
就是有一周吧，基本上都是从早上6点出门，可能忙到晚上4、5点，凌晨4、5点。有的时候可能4、5个场，然后跨城市，一般就上海、杭州。
所以其实对你来说，在飞机上、车上都是最好的休息时间。
对，就是碎片时间就是休息嘛。
I want to ask, are you more into nature or more into city life or more into party life?
I prefer nature.
Okay.
加油！
Cause most of the time I'm alone. When I stay at home, when I go out at the hotel, most of the time I do the solo trip.
今天一个人飞。
我其实有点想问，你在哪里感觉最自在？
那肯定是伦敦或者其他地方更自在，因为就是在上海，毕竟还是有公司的事情，然后各种事情会来一直找你，但是你知道你一个人在外面是不会被这些东西约束的，就是很多东西它线上完成完就完成了，就剩下的时间都是你自己的，所以可能会感觉到更自由啊。 I think I'm very clear to myself. I know who I am, what I've got, and what can I do. And I've got my goal for like 1 month and 1 year and 5 years. So the most exactly I just get away that what should I do, what can I do, what I will do, what I will achieve. Everywhere I can be myself and do whatever the things I want to do, because I got a quite variety life and I can do like each different thing in each different cities.
Okay. So because it's also our final month, probably 1.5 months of this course, if you could actually go back to the first day of this course and tell yourself one thing, what would that kind of be?
Be kind to school.
Thank you. I think we're done for today.
Thank you. Thank you.
我的名是叫做陈信安。So I got the background for model making, which is I used to study in Bournemouth, Arts University, Bournemouth. My topic is about like how to reorganize and recreate the systems of travel around the Taiwan. 那我一样说 documentary Jerry. Okay? Documentary Jerry. I used to live in China for 16 years, so I got a lot of friends which study in Taiwanese school in China. We are all going outside from Taiwan, so literally 离乡背景, something like that. So we also really miss Taiwan a lot. Some of the parents will take them having a trip to go around because they believe that they need to let their kids know about their hometown. So that's the reason I started to realize about like, since they're talking about like, oh, we go around the island, like go around the island traveling is so nice, but I don't got the chance to do that. So that's the reason why I having an interest on travel around the island.
开始有那个海洋的臭味出来了，那咸臭味。不过还蛮喜欢这个味道，就是了。
In my age group, there are two films that are really popular. One is called 练习曲, and that was literally the first movie talking about like travel around the island. And the other one was called 不老骑士. That was a story about like 5 different elders, like that they ride the motorcycle to go around Taiwan. That's kind of their dreams.
Did you ever do it yourself? Like, who are you with?
Oh, so I do it by myself. I do it when I was in second year in uni. Actually, I do several times, but I never done a whole go like east sides of Taiwan. So I go starting from Taipei and go to Keelung, and then Hualien, and then Taitung, and I back to Kaohsiung, so where I live. That was really memorable because I literally the first time I go the trip individually, because I'm not a guy that could go go a tourism or like go a trip individually. I used to lost my passport when I was having trip in China, and since ever that I've been really attention on my my belongings, and maybe because of that I just put too much attention on myself, so that makes me couldn't really enjoy my trips.
Yeah.
I would say I really like travel. I enjoy experiences different cultures, and I really give most of my traveling a topic, maybe like pilgrimage, something like that. I enjoy the trip, but as I said a while ago, I feel nervous when I'm going out. Even though I going with my friends, I still feel kind of nervous. For 16 years, I've been literally moving my houses every single year, so I don't got that much safetyness inside my body.
这边的海也不知道颜色比较难看啦，但是这边腥味比较淡一点，所以比较坐得住，你知道吗？
Where is your home?
I would still say that was Taiwan. Kids know the sentence in Taiwanese. We call ourselves 韩吉阿囝. So it literally described that in English like sweet potatoes kids, because and another reason that Taiwan's looks like a sweet potatoes. So that was kind of the hometown mentions about ourselves.
你在问我吗？你还不错哎。
The reason why I choose this topic is because first I love my hometown. Second, I fear traveling somehow. I want to let all the no matter foreigners or Taiwanese having a really great experiences on travel around the island, which is they know themselves more.
因为在台湾，如果你要看海的话，那边阳光太晒了，就算你
Since I don't wish anyone like me are feeling fear about traveling, that's the reason that you can think about more about yourself. I would say, stay your choice and then just keep going with it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Chong Chen. I'm from China, Wuhu City, Anhui Province, and my bachelor major is industrial design. Showcase name, documentary, Chong. My research is about how community can sustain their authentic during the sports and fashion fields. Hello, can you hear me? Is that good? 大家好，我叫陈冲。When I was super young, but like at that period of time, just for fun, I was holding the ball and I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna pass back to them. Later, when I stepped into middle school, so I got an excuse to tell my mom that I'm gonna stay after class a little bit longer to practice for this test, but actually I'm like playing basketball with my buddies because I want to play with my friends. Playing basketball is kind of a way that we normally hang out with my friends. What are we gonna do in weekends and also after classes? And also like basketball, you know, sports is a kind of language. Like it's different from like, because sometimes even we are from different places, we speak different languages, but the sports or like basketball can connect us together.
Very good, very good. One more.
When I just came to London, how I get connection with a lot of my friends right now in the uni is by playing basketball.
室内球馆，大家很多人不认识18人的比较多，然后大家去一起租一个场，然后报名去参加大比赛。那可能一周也就那么几次机会，就是自己一个人打，真的很少很少。
The first time I feel a little bit lonely, just myself, is how to say that word, 复读. I don't know how to say that in English. Reread. And it's a school that you need to stay there for like whole months. Then you're gonna have like 1.5 days off. I didn't know anybody over there, and it's that's the first time. To be honest, I was not that much used to be just myself, and without those people, my friends, it's quite a bit lonely. But I know that in the future, and I'm getting used to that, to being just by myself, and also I know that in the future it couldn't be always like somebody surrounding you, so you're gonna be yourself, be the light of yourself.
How would you kind of describe your life?
My life, how to describe my life? My life is a little bit like the opposite way of a sea, you know what I mean? Like, cause the sea is like, you can see me, it's like active in the surface, but actually my inner peace is like I got myself inner peace a lot. So. Home, I used to think that home is the place where I would always stay in. But for right now, I think home is a place I can always go back and take a rest, but it's not a place that for me to, how to say that, 永远可以被依靠的地方. You can always rely on, but like, yeah. It's like a safe harbor, yeah.
怀念高中生活吗？还是挺怀念的，因为那是我比较青葱的岁月。
高中有什么令你值得怀念的？
当时还可以经常逃课到外面去吃好吃的，现在逃课不逃课就已经没有意义了，因为不管你怎么逃，还是在学校附近。
怀念。
That's interesting. I think that will be us for today. Thank you for all
Meme Showcase Documenter 燕妮。我叫胡燕妮 and my background is tactile design. My hometown is in Shandong province, it's east of China. I usually play MMO game. It's around in my primary school, like 剑网3 or Final Factory and other individual games.
Can you tell us what is your research about in just one simple sentence?
It's about narrative innovation for the long service game and the game design. 我现在写的大部分是关于桌面扮演游戏的一些剧本，像克苏鲁或者是古风仙侠题材，还有一些中恐的，我都是有接触。Meme Showcase Documentary 燕妮 Part 2。
Let's continue.
现在有很多的游戏，大部分人过来玩是因为它的机制或者是一些美术设计。The narrative is a long influence for the players, like character design or the long story, the world design. 它是和这个游戏是不仅是参与，而是融入在这个里面。它能够带给人一种很强的共鸣性。
I think yes, but it's my interesting, so it's value. Yeah.
What do you want right now?
I'm not sure now. My best wish is to be a writer. Writer.
动作是要靠投掷来进行完成的，就是比如说你的技能点呀什么都是靠投掷来用的。
Are you finding yourself closer to knowing who you are, or do you find yourself kind of further away?
I find some talent with the marketing in my placement, and I found my favorite thing in write some games.
It's one of my interesting industry of gaming is called table role play game. 就是跑团桌面的扮演游戏，然后如何去实现这个故事，是由这个 keeper 还有其他的玩家去一起去实现的。我在国内是没怎么见到过这么大型的有这种跑团的商铺的，欧美会比较多一点，欧美是大部分是玩 D&D 比较多。哎，这个把我拍好好看呀。
So can you tell us what did you bring in your bag today?
The ID card, the makeup things, and the water.
You've lost painting, drawing. Can you probably tell us more about it?
Yeah, for my background, it's an art college, and we need to paint a lot of painter for the textile. And I saw that a lot of classmates are more talent and enjoy the painting. But for me, I think it's a serious skill. So I think it's not my way for painting. And then I want to find another way which I am enjoying.
I think that will be us for today. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Meme documentary María. Hola, soy María Paula, soy colombiana y soy diseñadora. So that means my name is María Paula, I am Colombian and I am a designer. I do have a degree in design, so that's why I call myself a designer. But I've always been very creative, like doing painting, drawing, sculpting, whatever. I would like to call myself an artist, but I was not sure if I am. But last year, I decided that I was going to start calling myself an artist because that was the only way for me to actually believe that I was one and start working to become one, yeah. Are we having a conversation about something? I'm just chilling in the sun. Well, I moved 1.5 years ago and I love the city. It's like very creative, very diverse. That just gave me like a shot of inspiration and dynamics. I do feel like it takes time to create bonds in general with people or with places. But London connected with me in a very special moment of my life when I was looking for creativity, freedom, and inspiration and fun. And then that's how I've become to build a bond with the city through creation. This is really
Do
good.
you have a lot of sunshine back in Colombia?
Sunshine, yes. It's a cold city because Bogota is very cold, but we always have the sun. My research is about how organizations and companies that have innovation teams can upskill their teams through artistic practices. When I was working in innovation, I required like a certain set of skills and behaviors. I was starting to get them through my job, but then in parallel, I was doing ceramics at the same time. And I started realizing that the things that I was learning at the ceramic studio were actually helping me in my job. I just started to find how the artistic practice was nurturing my innovation practice. Besides seeing that it creates and it helps nurture different skills, I also think that when people come together in a table and then they just start making things with their hands.
So I need two of what? Of the
Two
same,
of this shape. Uh-huh.
the entire shape.
Uh-huh. Two of the entire shape have to fit on your surface. There's like a special magic that comes across and it's like a gathering. So people are you're doing things, just talking about your lives or your struggles or whatever, and that creates a very beautiful connection. So we're all gonna take 5 minutes, including me and Peshman, if he would like to join the exercise. The workshops that I'm doing now, they have different goals. The first one is to just get people together, to make things out of the screens in real life, interact with each other. Of course, learn something new, a craft, or build something and try to empower them and give them more creative confidence. Like, I love when someone comes into the workshop and they're like, I'm never going to be able to do this. And then they leave and they're like, wow, I made this. So I think that's beautiful. And that's what I want to do for other people. But also there's like a deeper level that I'm trying to create, and it's really the conversations that come across. It could be about innovation, it could be about struggles in life, but how can these gatherings be more than just a creative space to craft, but more about thinking and about debating and about questioning and connecting with each other.
Can you tell us more about it?
Yes. I think the post you're referring to is the one I have like a baby picture. I think I'm just like in this journey that I actually want to do all the things that made me happy when I was a kid. So dancing, and now I became a Zumba instructor, so now I teach Zumba. I've always loved paintings. I've always been very tactile, so I'm making my ceramics. So it was just a little bit of like honoring this inner child that I have, because I do feel like at the end of the day, everyone has an inner child and we have very clear what we enjoy doing it. So it was rough, but I made the choice and now I just have to make it work. So it's scary. And I feel like it takes a while to detach yourself from that, also because when you work so many years in a company, it becomes part of your identity. So now that I'm quitting, what am I doing or who am I? It does feel like you're detaching from something that you worked so hard to build. I think there is a clearer sense of who I don't want to be, who I am, but then the bigger question is am I going to be in the future? So this is like a middle point of what do I want to keep from my previous years and previous life and experience, and who I do want to build for the future. I do feel like the point is not having the answers, but I think it's a very good sign that I'm asking myself all these questions, so it's not about the answer because I'm not going to have it. But the fact that I'm questioning, I think it's a good sign. So I do think questioning more is going to bring me more closer to figure it out. And at the end of the day, I came here maybe just to find the questions, not even find the answers. So I think I've done that, yeah.
Done. Okay, clap.
Meme showcase, Meet. I am Meet. I was born and brought up in Delhi, India. I have always had a creative, artistic mindset, which led me to study design. Now I'm here, I would say, if I had to define it, I'm a design strategist and researcher, which is sort of trying to bridge both her inner and outer worlds.
You do yoga, but you also kind of study Instagram algorithm. So to me, this kind of seems like completely different world. What do these things actually have in common?
I think at the heart of it, I really just want to study how we pay attention to things, because whenever you're doing yoga, specifically if you're doing meditation, it is all about dhyan, like where are you putting your attention? Is it inwards? Is it on your thoughts? And I feel like attention is like a very cool thing to study when it comes to Instagram, because like it's an unconscious way that we are giving attention, because it's sort of in a private space, right? I'm just scrolling, I'm lingering, I'm maybe liking and then unliking, but my attention and my focused energy is sort of still going in that direction without us actually realizing it. So it's almost this contrast between like meditation being like you sort of having active awareness, and then Instagram being a site of passive awareness. And I feel at the heart of it is just about like, where does your energy go? It's about how do we bring out the black box nature of algorithms out for people to understand and engage with how technology influences them.
So have you guys been journaling for a while? Whoever has?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Where is yours? Are you going to start
I
today?
feel I sort of have been meditating for almost 3 years now, and when I came to London, I realized that there's actually not any active community, and I was doing it on my own. And then I was like, okay, great, I can just invite people in, because every time I used to share this with someone, they would be like, oh, I want to do this too, but I don't know where to start. And I feel it was this sentence of like people not knowing where to start, and me being like, hey, I can just share what I know. And I remember my brother being here in London, and he was like, well, that sounds like a cool name, and we just named it Dhyan. So yeah, it was very casual actually.
Breathing in and letting them relax.
What do you love most about actually holding each sessions?
It's interesting actually. I had my first session in CSM on Tuesday. I asked them like how they feel after I did the whole session, and I feel it's just realizing that you were able to hold space for somebody and be like, hey, it's fine, you can just be, take a chill pill, let yourself be, and just facilitating that is like my favorite aspect. I think this is something that I say when I'm leading the sessions as well, where my state of mind that you think from and the state of mind that observes the thinking are two different states of mind. Sometimes in life you're required to reflect, and sometimes in life you are required to do. And I feel it's really just like trying to do like a good dance between the two of like doing and reflecting, which is very personally felt when you're meditating. And then how you live your life is like how you practice that meditation, like sort of that mindset. But yeah, I feel like sort of just balancing like when I have to think and when I have to just do things, you know?
Hey guys, so today we're in the garden.
It is about expression. If I feel like the way I design or the way I research expresses an idea or what I want to do in the best way, I'm just going to chase that. If I feel like through art or whatever I want to paint, I'm just going to change that. I feel sometimes I'm basically like a conduit for expression, and very versatile in the way that if I think this is the best possible way or medium for me to put this out in the world, I'm just going to chase that. I feel like I'm getting closer to my true nature every second. I like change like this. So I do feel like it's a rite of passage that you have to go through to know who you are.
Understand. Why the fuck are you doing what you're doing? And who are you? And if you're nobody, that's perfect. Because nobody's nobody.
Okay.
MAME Showcase documentary Ming Ming. My name is Ming Ming. 我叫刘明明. I'm from China. I was born and raised in Tianjin. I was a narrative designer for games for a couple of years. I have a background in theater directing and playwriting. I also have a professional background in marketing for gaming industry.
Yeah, I was here for Camden Fringe. Our show was here for 2 nights.
I started doing theater when I was 17. I didn't actually choose theater. The funny thing is, I went to a high school that was kind of known for its theater culture, so I was deeply influenced by that. When I started, I actually didn't choose theater. I just love performance. But the reason that I actually chose this profession was because I knew a friend who wanted to put on a show after his high school graduation. They got a group of people that was looking for actors, playwrights, directors, and I was like, I think I can do this. And then I signed up for that, and then it just kind of became a whole production that I didn't anticipate. Through that process, I found that this might be what I should be doing. Everything just made so much sense to me. This might be something that is for me. I brought some props from my show. So here are some iPhone, I think they're iPhone 3. I'm not sure, but do you guys remember they were small like this? To be honest, I think everybody is a creator. It's just in different aspects of life. And people just chose different mediums and materials of creating. I think I chose theater because I love working with human experiences and human emotions. I think it's not an either or problem. It's just how do you manage your time and energy so that you can creating but also doing something else. And I don't see myself as two sides. I think I have many sides that can be developed. And even though a lot of people will tell you, do not care when you are misunderstood, it is still very painful when you found out that your work has been totally misunderstood or has been totally interpreted in a different way. Which is good because that means your work has a lot of space for interpretation. However, that misunderstanding can go so many different ways.
If you can see me as Santa Claus and you can wish for something right now, what would you probably want?
Can you wait? Like right now? Oh my god. Okay, I have to be really realistic. First of all, right now, I want to go back to some of the questions that I just answered and kind of answer them again because I felt like that was not good answers. If you were a Santa Claus, I think I would want... Oh, fuck, I really don't have anything that I want from a Santa Claus. I wouldn't mind some cash, but I wouldn't say that to a Santa Claus as well.
You don't have to see me as Santa Claus.
No, yeah, I know. If you were a Santa Claus, I wouldn't say give me some cash. I feel like that's too... that's not what I want. That's too easy.
She's easy? Okay.
No, I mean asking for cash is like the easy way out. It's like, give me some cash so all of my problems will go away.
Yeah,
I don't believe that. Okay, maybe I'll ask for cash, but I will ask for a lot of cash. Like if it's just $1 million, no. It has to be $1 billion.
100 million.
That completely changed who I am.
100 million. 500K change me right now. Imagine 100 million.
Yeah, like it has to be enough cash that I can buy the whole UAL. And then I can be the dean of the school. No, okay, wait, let me think of this. I think if I could go back to the first day, I would say that you're doing great. You'll be doing great in the next 2 years. Don't question yourself. Relax. It's all gonna work out. You have everything you need at your hand. Drink more water. It's very hot in the summer. Yeah, you're at the right place.
That's it. Thank you for today.
Main showcase documentary Faye. Hi, I'm Faye. 大家好，我是陈千飞，来自台湾。My background is medical laboratory and biotechnology. I have a medical training in the hospital during the pandemic, and after that, I work in a medical device company as a marketer for a few years.
So you studied medicine. Was that your choice?
No, my initial dream is being an architecture, a judge, or a vet. It's just because I'm from a traditional Asian family. My parents want me to do some real job and have a stable life. Studying medicine is always considered to be a high income job or a high social status, so it's more suitable for It's more suitable for a student with higher grade. Study medicine completely changed my way of thinking of life. During my 4 years studying college, I passed the emergency room every day, just facing the life and death so close. I just have some new priorities about the choice of my life. Also, it makes me more objective, more calm. One day when I was studying college, waiting for my next class, I was reading the poster on the hallway. There's a poster related to the depression. I do that simple depression test. I scored highly. After that, I go to many psychologist class to find out where's the emotional trauma. I feel like study medicine give me better understanding, no matter it's my body, my mental health status. I know the right way to face it in different situations.
How do you usually spend your spare time?
Usually I don't have my spare time. If I have spare time, I'll just keep sleeping all day. I remember it's my first week in the medical training at hospital. We will do the blood type screening and the irregular antibody screening for patients.
A patient with special blood type, like for this kind of patient, we usually will use special tests to detect their blood type.
If we give the patient the wrong blood, it may cause some transfusion reaction, allergic, or death. For the patient with the irregular antibody, we will write her name on the wall as a reminder. I remember my first day in the medical training. My senior wants to find one person's leftover blood to let me practice blood type screening, and she can't find it. Another senior just replied, "Oh, she passed away 2 days ago." And my senior just simply said, okay, and take off that stickers and throw it away. That moment shocked me deeply. I don't know that patient. I don't know anything about her life, her dream, her family, but I just feel like, wow, a sticker just throw it away immediately and a life is gone.
And I felt like, wow, that's a people's life.
That's it. Just nothing. I won't say I'm running away from the healthcare field. I left hospital. It's because my body condition. And also, I think the clinical side, it's not for a person like me, because sometimes I feel I'm too sensitive of it. For someone's body index or just blood report, I can't just see it as a number. For me, it's a person's life. Even after I work in a medtech company, I can't see those surgical volume as just a company revenue. For me, it's just a lot of people's life. I see it as a great responsibility, so I quite love it, but I also hate it because it's more about the numbers, not the people's life.
The coma, I won't born as a
I feel London changed me for the better. For the longest time in my life, I struggled to find identity. I struggled to find something that I could call my own or my people home. But London has done that for me, and it's gotten me closer to my goal.
I was comfortable in my skin even before coming to MAME. But MAME has really helped me orient my practice better.
I'm definitely heading to what I want to do.
I think a lot. For that reason, I haven't been confused about my decisions.
I think it doesn't matter which option or which direction I choose, I would just go with it.
I can be sure I want to work in the art industry in the future.
I feel like I'm getting closer to my true nature every second.
I think I always knew who I am, but I definitely think that through MAME, I have discovered a new version of myself.
I think I'm very clear to myself. I know who I am, what I've got, and what can I do.
I think there is a clear sense of who I don't want to be, who I am, but then the bigger question is who am I going to be in the future? I do feel like it's The point is not having the answers, but I think it's a very good sign that I'm asking myself all these questions.
If you could actually go back to the first day of this course and tell yourself one thing, what would that actually be?
To myself, the person that walked into CSM on the first day of school.
I can't really remember what was the first day like.
I did not anticipate how many uncertainties this course will bring. Just dealing with them, and you can't always have an answer.
I would pick and choose my battles carefully.
It's gonna take a lot of your time and energy, so tread carefully.
Be healthier. Be organized.
To be more courageous.
Have more courage.
Stay your choice.
Believe in yourself and push it through.
I just tell her, like, buckle up, it's gonna be a wild ride.
Just do whatever you want to do. There is no limitation for you. Just enjoy your everyday.
Cherish every moment. Enjoy it as much as you can.
The experience, it's more important.
I would say that you're doing great. You'll be doing great in the next 2 years. Don't question yourself. Relax. It's all gonna work out. You're surrounded by the right people. You have everything you need at your hand. You're at the right place.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.